Hiya threes. So, geography today and also for next week, I'm asking you to undertake your own geography research project. So it's going to be all about the 7 summits. Now, I have got for you a whole ream of information about the 7 summits. And there's loads and loads and loads of information, which is why I want this project to last 2 weeks. Okay, now what you'll find on Shobi is, let me share it with you. Hang on a moment, it's not that bit. It's this one. It's 11 pages. So you see it's the highest mountain, highest mountains in each continent, presenting the 7 summits. It talks you through the height of each of the 7 summits, and then it goes through each one, a poster for each one, loads of information. You can see down here some extra information. It talks about the best months for climbing, the year that it was first climbed here like this. It talks about which continent it's in. It talks about, now in here, you've got lots of extra little bits and pieces in here. Look here, it's an Indiana Jones type of adventure. Oh, that's exciting. Punkat Jaya. And then it talks about some extra bits and pieces at the end. So all about tourism, and impact on the environment, advantages of tourism, disadvantages of tourism, etc. Okay, so that's an 11-page document. It's huge. Loads of information in there. So what you've got, and I've also put on, sorry, just jumping about, but it's really exciting. Mrs. Croson gets so excited about these things. I'm loving the mountains. I've also put on an interview with Sir Edmund Hillary. And if you remember from the first week we looked at mountains, and also in the comprehension we did for English, Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay were the first 2 to successfully climb to the top of Mount Everest. So here is an interview with Sir Edmund Hillary. So this was an interview in, I think it was in 1996, I believe, so it's quite a while ago. So a couple of pages about an interview of some questions with him. So that's really exciting as well. And then the final thing on Shobi, and this is where you're going to do your answers, is something you'll need to print off. So it's called the Mountain 7 Summit Info Project Final. That's what it's called, the label. But when you print it off, it looks like this. My information booklet about the 7 summits. And literally over the next 2 weeks, I want you to fill this out. It ends up being a 4-page document. It's big. So you've got, write the names of the 7 summits, put the 7 continents, or you could do that one standing on your head now. And then put the height of each summit. So you'd need to write the name of the summit and then how tall it is in meters. So you have to get each one. Then what are the 4 levels of climbing difficulty? You need to go back into the information and find out that information from there. And then it's a series of questions that you need to go into that 11-page document and find that information out. Okay? Now, some of you might find that you whiz through this and you want to do it all today. But if you did that, it would take you for ages and ages and ages, and I don't want you spending hours and hours and hours on one thing. That's why I spread it over the 2 weeks. So dip in and out. By all means, look through loads of information. You can use the internet to research answers if you want to as well. I just want you to get excited about the 7 summits. This is what it looks like when you print it off. So there are 4 pages. The first, you could do probably the first 2 pages today and save the next 2 till next week. But you've got the names of the 7 summits, the 7 continents. And then you've got the heights, you could do that, and the levels of climbing. Which mountain is also known as Cartesian's Pyramid? In which country are the Caucasus Mountains? I probably said that wrong. Apologies, I'm sorry. What type of mountain is Mount Kilimanjaro? What type of mountain? We know all about that, don't we? Types of mountains. Which country is Mount Kilimanjaro? If you wanted to climb Mount McKinley, at which airport would you land? In which year was, I can't read, upside down and back to front. Another mispronunciation from Mrs. Crowson. Aconcagua first climbed. Aconcagua. Oh, Mrs. C. In which mountain range would you find it? And how was the height of Mount Everest worked out? Who were the first men to reach the top of Mount Everest? We know that one. And then on this one, what does it mean by it's an Indiana Jones type of adventure? The scramble to the top of the Indonesian mountain. Which mountains are extinct volcanoes? Who was the first person to climb Mount Everest on his own? On his own. Who was the first woman to reach the summit of Everest? What might you see if you were climbing Kilimanjaro? Which of the summits would you choose to climb and why? And then to complete your project, draw or paint a mountain summit. So, lots of information to find out. When you get to the end of it, you will have a wonderful, hopefully you can put it all together, staple it together, an amazing booklet about the 7 summits. Okay, so I'll leave you to it. Enjoy it. And see if you can find something out really fascinating for me. Bye.